So yes, I guess we are meeting for the first time, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's our
Yeah.
first time.
Right. So as you know, I'm Monica and I'm basically from Kolkata. Can I know something about you?
Yeah, my name is Bantasha and I'm from Uttarakhand. I'm pursuing MSc. It's my second year now. In my family, apart from my parents, I have a younger brother and sister. And my hobbies are reading, writing, and talking to strangers, explore myself.
Oh wow, quite an extrovert person you are. Mm-hmm.
Not extrovert. I'm an introvert, but I love to like to talk to people, but on audio call, not in real.
Okay, fine. That's great. So yes, yeah, right. Do you have any idea about today's topic?
Yeah, about lottery.
Correct. So have you ever tried your luck with lottery?
No, I never tried because I believe in only hard work for ambition. I never tried, and I didn't never think about that.
Okay, I never thought about it. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Right.
but
So do you know some? Yes,
yeah,
go
but
on.
one thing that when I was a kid, usually I go to fair. There was a game that to shoot the balloons and throw the rings on the packet. This was the prize actually, the biscuits and chocolates, pen, pencil. So once I tried, I was rewarded by the carom board.
Oh wow. Okay, that's great.
That's
Because
the
I never got
lottery.
any reward. I used to try, but I never got any reward
Okay.
actually. I failed miserably. Okay. Usually I go to the fair. You said usually I
Yeah.
used to go to the fair, right?
Used.
Used to.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Either you can say used to or you can use would.
Would.
Usually I
Yeah.
would go to the fair or usually I
Mhm.
used to go to the fair.
Used to.
Okay, now what would you do if you won a lottery prize of let's say 10 crores? How would you spend and splurge those money? Yes.
Firstly, if I won the lottery, something like that. So, firstly, I would be pleased and as well as astonished for that because it would be totally unexpected for me. And if I won the lottery, or I would be the richest person here, so I will give my all lottery to the charity. But here I am also a needed one. I am not a richest. I'm not the richest. So firstly, I know a person that he want to learn something new. He's very creative actually. So a small part of that lottery, I would like to give him, and the remaining money I want to spend on like a 1 year clapingo subscription, and want to buy some grammar book, and another one like I would like to take the Cambly subscription as well, and some other apps alternately. So that would be something like that. Or the another one thing, if I would if I left some money, like remaining
Mhm.
money, so either I can give to my mom, or I can like deposit in the bank, but it is not a good idea actually. So I think the best idea is I can I can learn better English with the money, or I will give a small amount to my brother to learn trading actually. He's also on intermediate level, so he can learn with a huge amount, and he would be better with that. Because if I spend that money on me and my brother, so I think we will definitely learn very soon, and then we can earn more with that.
Wow, that's the best piece of advice best piece of opinion that I've heard actually, right? Because everyone else is like, okay, I'll buy house and car, and you are the
No,
only
no.
one who said I would do the human investment rather than I would invest in properties or anything else.
Because if I spend my money on food, clothes, and car, this will like one day they will leave me, or will like these things will come with a expiry date. But to spend
Hmm.
on learning and to learn on business, this thing will be never ended, I think.
That will perpetually go on with us, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Right. That is cool. Okay. Now you just said if I left some money, what you
Ah,
wanted to say, if I'm left with some money,
yeah,
right?
I was
Yes.
making mistake.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, right. And okay. Uh, Hmm. Right. Now, do you believe winning the lottery can change someone's life?
Yeah, I can like everything has some advantage and some disadvantage. If somebody like is spending a lot of money to buy a lottery ticket, or he will not be rewarded, so it will not be good. But if he get a chance to like be the winner, so I think it will be better, and it can be a life changing moment.
Hmm. 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 And do you think it changes their attitude as well?
Exactly. As you said, like you never heard this kind of advice before. So if somebody like get the lottery ticket, lottery amount, so I think he will change. He will change with that amount. He will buy some house or the expensive things, luxurious life. So definitely he will show some attitude.
Hmm. Correct, correct, correct. You'll rather become arrogant, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yes, okay, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Right, okay. Hmm. Now, let me just ask you some other general questions and then I'll move on to the vocabularies. Okay.
Okay.
Consistency is the key, right? This is a
Exactly.
very
Yeah.
popular phrase. Consistency is
Mhm.
the key. So, how far do you agree with this statement? Can you give me some examples?
I totally believe in this thought that consistency is the key, because I live in Kicha and here is no English environment. Even I'm from a Hindi medium school. So when I started to learn English language, first 3 months, I was skipping only one day, 2 day, but I was not procrastinating with that. I was like watching something or like listening some other podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the consistency, I think. So today, now I am talking to you. It is the I can be like, it is the biggest example that it is like consistency is the key of success. If I if I like if I was like what should I hear? I'm unable to frame my sentence.
That's okay. Take your time. Take your time.
Like
Hmm.
what can I say? Like मैं skip करती days को. How can
Okay.
we?
I used to skip my days of
I,
learning.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If I used to skip my lot of days of learning, so today wherever now I am, and so I cannot be here.
Okay. I would not have been
I
here
would
had I.
not be having
See,
here.
you can also use had, right, in between. You can also say, I would not have been here had I skipped my days.
My days. Yeah.
Right? Had I skipped my days earlier, I would not have been here. Right? Or I would not have been here where I am. Right?
Okay.
Mm. Yes, yes, that's true. Of course, consistency is the key to success and is also the key to achieving any goals that you have set in your life. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Hmm. Okay, now technology addiction. If we speak about technology addiction, now of course there is a certain addiction to the technology these days. How do you think, how have we become addicted to the technology and what are the pros and cons of it?
Like we have the example of mobile phones, washing machine, mixer machine, or electricity is also. So we are addicted of them. Without these things, we cannot do any other work. I think we always wait for the light, for the mobile phone in the recharge
Hmm.
to do the work. I think we all we are totally depend on those things.
We are totally dependent. So how come, how do you think we have become so addicted to it? If we take the example of smartphone, let's say, so how have we become so addicted to it?
Because of lots of function, like when we used to the small phone, the Nokia phone, button phone, so we were not as addicted as today we are. So there were
Hmm.
not lots of function in at that time, and
Hmm.
now we have lot of functions, social media apps, or like calling, and the credit also goes to Geo because it is
Correct.
giving a lot of time, lots of
Hmm.
like data. That's why we are spending a lot of time on mobile phone.
Hmm. Correct. And what are the pros and cons? What are the advantages as well as disadvantages that we have got as a result of technology?
Mm. There are lots of advantage, like it is not a time consuming things, like if we wash the clothes by washing machine, so we can not waste a lot of time with that. And if we use for good work for from the mobile phone, so it is also good. But there are lots of disadvantage. It depends on the person how you are using that thing, like people and the teenagers wasting a lot of time to watch like videos and to spend a lot of time on social media. So this is the disadvantage. And I'm also using like spectacles and I don't have keen eyesight. This is the result of to use a lot of mobile, I think.
Mhm. Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. That's true. And I guess yes, Geo and of course pandemic. I guess
Yeah.
both have resulted in making us more addicted, or has resulted in making the addiction, the situation with addiction worse, right?
Mm.
As compared to what it was earlier. It was. I'm not saying that we were not addicted to technology. We were, but yes, somehow because of pandemic, the addiction became even worse, right? We were isolated, and in order to escape from this isolation, from this
Yeah.
feeling of isolation, we somehow resorted to technology. It's basically our smartphones, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Correct. And also, like one of the major disadvantages, what I feel about technology addiction is that we have become more, we have found a convenience towards a virtual world rather than the real world, right? We
Yeah,
are
right.
not even interested in the real, talking to or interacting to people in real world who we have with us, as we are
Exactly.
interested in the virtual life, right? Hmm. Correct. Right. Okay. Mm, just a second. Yes. Okay, future of travel. Right, traveling now has a different concept. I mean, not concept, I would say, but the entire, people's mindset towards traveling has changed quite a lot over these years. If we take the example of vacations and going out, planning out, something like that is what I'm talking about. So, how has it changed over these years? And what is the future with traveling or taking up vacations? How has it changed over the years, according to you?
According to me, like we are traveling by bus, airplane, and this thing both, and the car. But in future, we will travel by own electric car or something by uh, like uh, like we can drive ourselves, because I have watched the movie of Nobita, actually Doraemon. So there I got the idea that there were some like a different kind of something, a car and cab like it was. So the Nobita was driving itself, and he was not like driving by the wheel or not holding by hands. He was just telling to the machine that I want to go there, and he was like she it was like able to convey him at that the place. So I think it would be, we can get something like that in the future.
Okay, so we have driverless vehicles now.
Yeah, but it was like air transport as well.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Yeah, that is one of the point. And if we talk about vacationing to places, so I guess of
Mm-hmm.
course the concept with vacations is also changed. Earlier, people used to take up only one vacations, maybe in 2 or 3 years, or maybe once in a year to be maximum one, right? But now people are more interested in taking up vacations or experience. People are more interested in experience rather than investing in material things. This is
Exactly.
what they want, right? So this has quite changed over these years. And
Mm-hmm.
also another thing was there were certain specific spots where people used to go for vacations.
Mm-hmm.
Now people are looking for secluded places, isolated places which are not that crowded, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are looking for those places. This is one of the thing that I've heard. And of course there's this concept called workation. Have you heard of this, workation and staycation?
No.
Okay, workation basically. See, pandemic has made work from home a
Mm-hmm.
common norm, right? It became a norm now. So, in because of the work from home, people were able to take up vacations while working.
Mm-hmm.
right? So they visited to places they used to work as well as they used to enjoy the vacations. So that is called vacation,
Oh,
right? So this
okay.
concept also came into the picture because of the new concept of pandemic and work from home and everything.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, have you heard of this proverb? Necessity is the mother of invention.
Necessity is the
Mother of invention, have you heard?
no. I don't
Okay,
have idea.
okay, okay, fine. Right, just a second. Hmm. Hmm. Silence is golden, right? It is said that silence is golden. But do you think is silence golden in the present day world also?
It like there are some advantage with this word and some disadvantage because I'm also a silent kind of person. But sometimes when I be with my friends and my family, it is not good because the people start to taunt on you that why are you silent,
Hmm.
and like they thought we are not enjoying with them. That's the thing here. But if we like spend our time silently and alone, we can learn more with that, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. And also, like being silent in certain circumstances also prevents you from offending people,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, right.
Sometimes you cannot control our anger, so we speak out certain things which might hurt the sentiments of others. So when we are
Exactly.
keeping silence, of course, we are also not offending people.
Yeah.
Hmm, correct. But of course, every time it doesn't help. When you have to
Yeah.
prove your point, right? Of course, it doesn't help with that. Hmm.
And sometimes like it decrease your confidence as well. Always you spend your time with you or like being alone and silently like you are not as the person like to speak anything on the point like on the stage in front of class in front of people. This is also
Hmm.
happen.
Hmm. This also happens.
Mm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Correct. Correct. Right. So, have you already always been taunted by the people just because you're an introvert or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
always, always.
So, but why don't you actually say that it's my nature? It's something that I have. I can't help it.
I always tell to them, and I always push myself to speak some words or some line with them. With them. But when I
Hmm.
start to speak, I speak only 5 minutes. I just enjoy with them, and after 5 minutes, I start to listening them. Speak whatever you want. Start from your childhood and speak till now. I will never speak a single word on that.
Hmm. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, now just a second. Okay, let me just go with some of the vocabularies we have. I already used one of the word in between. I don't know whether you noticed or not. Let me just go with some vocabularies. This one.
Yeah, spulge. That
Splurge,
is splurge,
splurge.
splurge, splurge.
Mm.
I checked the pronunciation. The R is silent. Spulge.
Splurge,
Splurge.
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 Mm-hmm. Correct, correct. Okay, so yes, do you know the meaning?
No. I was trying to learn, but now I'm forget.
Mm-hmm. Basically, spending of money without even thinking
Spending
it.
of money. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. You're spending the money freely without even thinking about it. So that is
Yes,
called splurging, right? So, for
splurging.
example, usually on Diwali or on festivals, we splurge money, right? We
Splurge money.
usually
Yeah.
splurge money because, yes, we keep on buying things without even thinking what is the
Yeah.
use next, right?
Just
So,
just
yeah.
because of to like be happy and to spend a lot of money on Diwali.
Correct, correct. That is what, that is what. So, can you frame a sentence using this word splurge?
Splurge. Now I
Hmm.
want to splurge on a dress.
Okay, I want to on a dress. Rather, you should say I want to splurge on yes, on a new dress. Right.
On a
I
new
am
dress.
thinking about splurging on a new dress right now.
New.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Or I feel like splurging on a new dress. Right. Okay. Fine. Then I guess you know this meaning. This has already been covered maybe in other sessions. Okay, this one.
Lavish. Yeah.
Lavish.
Lavish is. like um, what was the word? I have also
Lavish.
written like expensive and something
Mhm.
like impressive, large in amount.
Yes, basically something which is expensive or luxurious is called
Uh,
lavish, right?
yeah,
Yes, like lavish lifestyle, lavish
Le-
car, lavish
uh,
bungalow,
lavish gifts and
lavish gift, right?
mm,
Lavish parties.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Correct. Okay, then the last one, this one.
Okay. Affluent, yeah, like dhani,
Rich
rich,
people, basically.
rich people.
Right, right, right. Rich people, like affluent people, affluent
Uh,
society. This is how we use. Okay. Now we are left with just few seconds. I'll quickly go with the feedback. See, you are
okay,
able, you can become a good speaker. You have the potential, but somehow you're making these mistakes in between, which you need to be a bit careful about. Right. Other than that, if you're able to improve yourself well, so you can turn out to be a good speaker. Right. And
okay,
also, whatever the vocabularies that you come across in these sessions, try to also include them in the sentences. And
okay.
yes, of course, since you're an introvert, so you have already said about it that you speak less, but this
Yeah,
is also reflecting in the answers. So in the
exactly.
answers, at least try to speak out more.
Okay.
Right?